Hi, so this week for our discussion board, we were asked to look at the different controls in our chapter reading this week and give an example for each. So three are the feed forward control, concurrent control, and feedback control. So for the first one, feed forward control, an example of that is a bakery checks the quality of flour before they begin their process in baking different pastries and goods. The reason this is a feed forward control is because they are checking the flour before they begin even baking it to prevent there being an issue down the road. So for example, if the flour is, in the example, too moist or too contaminated, they won't use it because otherwise they'll run into a problem later on. So they're just kind of prepping. They're making sure before they get started that everything is good. That's an example of feed forward. For concurrent control, an example is a restaurant kitchen manager monitors food being cooked while it is being prepared. If a steak is overcooking, the chef adjusts the heat right away to prevent it from being ruined. So this is keeping an eye throughout the process to prevent something going wrong down the road of the process. So you're making adjustments, adaptations to make sure your process is going smoothly and is headed in the right direction. And that's for concurrent control. For feedback control, which is the third one, an example is a university collects course evaluations from students after the semester ends. The feedback is then used to improve teaching methods or course design for future semesters. So this goes on at DBU. We do course evaluations or professor evaluations, and so this way they are looking at the end of the process more, getting evaluations. People's opinions, how they felt about different things. This could be, as simple as like we do here about courses, classes. This could be product review, food review, items, services, different things. And so they're looking more at the post end of the process to get their feedback and stuff. So these are three different types of control used at three different times, three different ways, but all used together to help successfully run a business or complete a task or any of that. Thanks.